Just about to start it.
You go ahead.
Started.
Mm-hmm. It's rolling.
Your boy praises. Your boy praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh
By Hashem Wakal Kadash.
Double honor to the apostles that rule well. Salutations to all the brothers in the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right? Got Brother Anand gonna rock the mic. We're gonna follow his lead.
Pretty much, we just go with the spirit, you know. This the month we in right now, the month of June, and if, you know, represent the spirit, they know that this game so-called Pride Month, you know. If you don't know, Pride got to be the LGBTQ. That's pride. They proud that they lesbians, trans, queers, and all those things of that nature, you know. But hey, what they got to be proud about, man? What's so proud to be that? I guess because they being different, you know, so-called different. But the Lord said He hates pride, you know. That's what the Proverbs say. The Lord hates pride.
Precept. It's Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a foe.
Yeah, pride go before destruction. So little do they know, if they continue on with that pride chasing the rainbow and don't repent, they're gonna be missing food, man. They're gonna be missing food. Hey, that's just life. The missing food is just life. They might get that slow death. The elect might take them and hit them with some torture techniques. How Esau put some shit on us, just fuck them up. You know, the crowd go before destruction. You know, everybody, and that just lets you know that America is on its last leg, man. That go to prove and show you that it's the Solomon, the new Solomon Gomorrah, man. Anything here is accepted, man. You can love that, you can have sex with that tree. What they call that? When you have sex with
Yeah, I see
whatever.
some shit up. Shit. It escaped my mind.
Yeah, it's some kind of
They call themselves naturalists too. Another word, naturalists, where they make love to the environment.
Yeah.
You know? And that's wickedness.
Yeah.
That's wickedness. And going back to what Anand said, he said, faggots don't need speedy death. They need slow death. Yeah, we took that movie Spiral and we paid for it at home. But hey, it's worth the seat because that's a slow death. You know, when homeboy had his tongue trapped, right, because he was doing a false accusation on people, and he was in a train track, and they had him on a stool, and his tongue was tied up. So you got two choices: either you jump off the stool and save your life, or get hit by the train. So his tongue got taken off, and he got hit by a train. That's how a faggot's supposed to die, man. Slow fucking death, man.
In the name of that perverseness, it's called an ecosexual. The person who has sex with the ecosystem.
Yeah, freaks.
Got everything for everything.
You love to a tree. And they'll give you a marriage certificate too.
Yeah. That should just vex your spirit and let you in the spirit of this place having to be destroyed, man. That's why we sigh and cry, man. We sigh and cry for the how much you know trying to come back and take us out of this bitch, man. It's a bitch.
And I'm not right. And it's not about how much money you have too. Because brothers got money and they still oppress and depress. You know, brothers have little and they oppress the press. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the money, man. It's about the wickedness of the. Can you give me that real quick? Back to Mike, Ezekiel 9 verse 4. Right? Because the scripture said, man, we sign and crying. We sign and cry for all the abomination, man. You want to get that? Baba Kusha?
Yeah, Ezekiel 9 verse 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Says, Yahweh said to them, go through the midst of the city.
That's right. Go through the midst of the city. Go ahead.
Through the midst of Jerusalem.
Through the midst of Jerusalem.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Yeah, that's how you know we the men of law, because we signed the Christ, so we got the mark of what? Of Yahweh of our Shem Yahweh, man. Right? Too much flaming faggots ramping around here, man. Too much. Too much. One lady, I was talking to one lady today, she said, man, she's so pissed off, she couldn't get no sleep because two Bullerman, two Chichiman, two flaming faggots was upstairs making all sorts of noise, 3 in the morning. You know what the fuck they was doing, man? Ransacking, man. That's nasty, man. That is so disgusting, man. I can't be attracted to another man. Anyway, that's the spirit that Yahweh put upon them, man. Because it was wicked it was wicked. Right? And Romans 1 explains that. And we're about to get into Romans 1 also. But enough, go ahead, you got the floor.
Yeah, I mean, hey, yeah, like I was saying, it's just crazy. Like they try to set it up, so-called. I mean, that's the spirit, though. So-called June is like the start of something. You got the flaming faggots. But if you don't repent, you're gonna get them flames for the missiles, man, and them chariots, man. So we not out here. We rebuking and reproving and letting you know you gotta come up out of those ways, man. It's not a game.
But isn't it Juneteenth month? This is all month.
Well, yeah.
But I heard on the radio they
Liberation.
Juneteenth liberation. They got rid of that and put the pride, made it Pride Month.
Hey, I don't claim no Juneteenth.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. When you go into Juneteenth or Emancipation Proclamation, all they did was transfer the ownership of slavery. You know, Jacobs needs something to hold on to here in Babylon because they ain't got nothing else. They don't want to return to their inheritance.
It made it worse, though.
Yeah.
They made it worse.
Fifth precept, the second Ezra 15:6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yeah, wickedness exceedingly defiled the whole earth, man. You got the LGBTQ, man. Ultimately, that comes from Esau, man. Esau with all this perverseness and all that. Ultimately, it comes from that. Then you got Barack Obama set up there and passed this stuff with same-sex marriages and all these LGBTQ rights and all that, man. The wickedness just polluted the earth, man.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah, precept for y'all. Isaiah 19, verse 14. Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work. Thereof a drunken man staggered in his vomit.
Yeah, Yahweh put that spirit out there, man, to make Egypt stagger, man. And this is the second coming of Egypt. Why? Egypt, for those of you who don't know, Egypt means it's bondage, man. And that's America, right? That's America, man. America is bondage, man. This whole place is just torn up, man. It just ain't sweet no more, man. This place is bitter, man. I remember as a kid, right around this time, school was about to be over. I was looking forward to doing this and doing that, man. Man, this shit dried up, man. It looked like that picture on Back to the Future when the color just fading, man. It's just dull.
The lifeless face just fades.
Yeah, it's dull, man.
And the scripture I just read, the word perverse means twisted. There's a perverse and twisted spirit on Babylon.
1 Kings 14, verse 22 and 24. And Judah did evil in the sight of Yahweh, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins which they had committed, above all that their fathers had done. Verse 24. There were also Sodomites in the land, and they did according to all the abominations of the nations which Yahweh cast out before the children of Israel.
It ain't nothing new under the sun. That go to show you back in them times, that same thing was happening, man. You got these sodomites around here running crazy, man. Right up the street. You can drop 10, 15 blocks up the street, man. You got sodomites, Decepticons. Yeah, they call it the meat rack, man.
Yeah.
They call it the meat rack. They do as thou will, man.
Yeah, now you read times now where you can be a straight man and a damn homosexual try to make a pass, you know, try to holler at you, man, like you're a bitch or something. And we supposed to what? Just turn a blind eye to that? Hey, if you come at me incorrectly, and I'm gonna come at you the same way. You know, I'm gonna do it respectfully. But look, I like women. Get the fuck out of here.
This is etymology online, right? Sodomy, unnatural sexual relation, such as those imputed to the inhabitants of biblical Sodom, especially between persons of the same sex, but also with beasts. Right? Sodomy, from Latin, pectorum, or sodicum, anal sex, literally the sin of Sodom.
And that goes for them women too. They sodomites as well.
Yep.
Having illicit sex with the same sex.
Yep.
So you can be, I don't penetrate. Well, you still a sodomite, man, in the eyes of the Lord. That's there's the Bible.
Yeah, because I had a passenger. He worked in the post office. He'd been in there for a month, and he said, "This is back up, Brother Shamyard, that he be hearing loud noise in the women's bathroom. They be fucking each other in there with dildos and strap-ons in the post office. The post office is one of the most wickedest systems there is. I'm talking about such what they do in the post office. He said he'd be finding condoms all over the parking lot, man.
Shit, I got a testimony.
Yeah.
When I first came to my job, this girl, she transferred. Everybody knows she was a he, she, or whatever, a she, or whatever. She would walk around the base with a dildo, talking about suck my dick bigger than yours, and all that, all in the workplace.
Yeah, they can get away with that shit.
They get away with
you
that.
You don't want to talk about Riri got a wee-wee.
We got a wee-wee.
She looked like she bad for a guy.
Yeah.
The Lord cursed her.
She's like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well like women. I'm ugly.
Just like the WNBA. The WNBA, they be fucking each other in the locker room, man.
Oh, man. Basketball?
Yeah, licky.
Street nice.
Yeah.
Shit, hey, man. The men probably been there doing reach arounds and shit on each other, man.
Yeah, man. It's been recorded.
Yeah,
the White Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was just about to mention that. He claimed the fact. I think his wife left him too.
Yeah, the girl from the Sparks.
Yeah.
His fiance.
Right.
She couldn't take it no more.
Yeah. Prior to her getting engaged on me, he had a rectal surgery. I mean, a butt surgery last year.
Ass surgery. Yeah.
She got it bigger?
Huh? He did. When he was with the Wizards, he had some kind of
anal displacement.
I can't even explain it. I don't want to explain it.
Right.
Got a scripture. 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen to the new age Sodom and Gomorrah. America is going to be destroyed, returned to ashes, man. Because like I just said, man, it's nothing new under the sun. Everybody, you got the thing now, and the thing now, you got people that's out with it. You got people that's trying to conceal what they do, man. You can't treat the Lord, man. If that's how you live it, man, and you don't repent, you're gonna get busted, man. You're gonna get stone busted because why? The angels sit up here, watching you, man. The angels watching. So when it comes time for you to judged for that, man, it ain't gonna be no, it wasn't me, well, I ain't do that, man. It ain't gonna be that.
You can't hide from the Lord, man. You say you got 7 spirits that roam the earth. You know, so you can't hide from the Lord. You may you can hide from men, but you can't hide from the house sitting outside.
Then he says, eyes 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Right?
That's
big
right.
precept to bring up both of y'all. Isaiah 29 and 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us?
Yeah, I mean, that's just like we just was elaborating on that. That's how they in the spirit of that. Like they gonna do what they do and try to be secretive with it. But like that saying they say in the world, what's done in the dark will come to light, right? And that light, good. And that light is the Lord, man. Right. The Lord's gonna bring it out. And when he bring it out, before you bring it out, you better repent, man.
Right.
You better repent.
You come through.
I don't know if you're filming.
No, you can't. You good. But you know, at the beginning of the scripture it says, "Woe." Yeah. So destruction unto you who think you hide the wickedness you do in the dark, man. Well, he don't see me. You know, nobody see me. Because also they don't really have no faith or belief in God or no fear.
And that's the thing, man. You got a woman told me, damn it, every woman is by periods. If you had them times with them women, stuff like that. You got women, they sit up there and compliment women all the time. Like, you got a nice ass and all this and all that. 9 times out of 10, you know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
They cunt bump.
A lot of these women, they practice their first kiss on their girlfriend.
Yeah, you right. You right.
2 Chronicles 16, verse 9. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth.
The eyes of the Lord run to and from. So, through the whole earth. So, nothing to go on in this earth the Lord don't see, man. There's nothing to go on in this earth the Lord don't see. So, you ain't being slick. And also, notice just because you think you got away with it, one day to the Lord is what, 1,000 years? Yeah. So, you might actually, you're not getting away, man.
Especially as celebrities, man. You know, like Denzel Washington. There's not a lot of dirt out here in the media, but we know you're a wicked ass bastard. We know you're wicked.
Yeah. Look at the level of fame Denzel, a person like Denzel Washington has. Yeah, he don't have a lot of scandals coming out.
Yep.
Because ultimately he going through with those sacrifices that's done in the job.
Let me read that scripture again. 2 Chronicles 16, verse 9. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth. Yeah, man. And Jay-Z, oh man, you're #1 flaming faggot, Jay-Z. And we know you sacrificed Big L because Big L was harder. He had harder lyrics than your ass, man. We know you sacrificed him.
It came out that part of that thing, they was trying to shoot his brother. But it came out that a lot of that stemmed from a beef that Jay-Z had with Big L. You know?
I got his sacrifice.
Yeah, hey, man. Look at Diddy, man.
Yep.
Hey, look at this little motherfucking Lord Dirt. Everybody around him dropping like flies.
His brother just got murdered.
Brother just got killed. A few of his best friends. I stayed
on.
Yeah, a couple other rappers from Chicago. And I stayed the fuck away from them, man.
FB Duck.
Yeah, man.
DMX was coming to the other side. If I was going to bring out that the Negroes are the Hebrew Israelites.
Hey, and I think he had like an inkling, like a unction for a while now.
Yep.
About the Hebrew Israelites.
That was troubling him throughout the months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To bring it out.
And then that confirmation to him was when he ran into Chief Thief from down there in Atlanta. Down there in Body Boy land.
But once you make the oath with these, the satanic organization, you can't come out and tell the truth. What happened to Whitney Houston? She was out there in Jerusalem, her and Bobby. They got baptized, didn't they? Right? Or what about Michael Jackson? He started building up a conscience. What about Prince? He started talking about the chemtrails.
He started talking about
right? And what happened? These men and women got killed.
One of the last things he said in the interview, I don't know how old the interview is, but he said one of the he said the most important thing going in this world today is prophecy. He said that out his own
That was
mouth.
an interview.
Yeah, interview, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
So I had enough.
Yeah. Example of side of the Bible.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Judges 19, verse 22. Now, as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, certain sons of Belial, they set the house round about and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house.
It's a lot.
No, that ain't my Genesis.
Oh, yeah.
Genesis is a different account of Judges.
all right.
It says, We set the house round about and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him.
And hey man, that's saying pretty much the same thing
Yeah.
that happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. Let you know that hey, it's nothing new under the sun. Reincarnation is real. It's real.
Bring a man in the house of ignore.
Yeah,
They
man.
trying wait.
Yeah.
The angels.
Verse 23.
That war with Benjamin. Benjamin
Verse 23. And the man, the master of the house, went out unto them and said unto them, Nay, my brethren, nay, I pray you, do not so wickedly. Seeing that this man is come into mine house, do not defraud him.
So he knew off the top that it was an angel when he sat up there and begged him. No, man, leave him alone, man. Y'all sitting up there on some ball jump. Y'all going on some folly, man. Leave him alone. No, he ain't trying to, he ain't with that. But no, what niggas do? They gonna try to force their will.
Verse 24. Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and his concubine.
Same, hey, man,
Exactly.
Then
Hey,
I,
I never heard it brought out in that manner, but hey, that's the same situation, man.
Yeah. Them I will bring out now and humble them, and do with them what seemeth good unto you. Unto this man, do not so a vile
Go
thing.
ahead, man.
It's a lot. So you caught that. He offered his daughter and one of his concubines. So he threw him two women.
Yeah.
He threw him two women.
Which will show you that a woman is really commodity, especially in these last days, man. When there's no water, there's no food. They say, hey, take my daughter and give me this, so and so. There's going to be trades.
And the importance,
Right.
the importance of your children is your son. Is he going to keep your stock going? Women is just expendable like that.
That lineage
Keep the lineage going with your men.
When you put the word woman, it means servant. It really goes back to a slave. She's really a person's slave. Right? But she's still under the rights of the commandments. She's still under that law.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't treat a concubine, you treat an Israelite woman differently than a heathen concubine. You treat her differently. Right? She's under the covenant. That's why in Genesis, read that son, Genesis 3, verse 16, read that real quick.
no, you good. No, you good.
You want to know?
All right.
Genesis 3:16.
Yeah, go ahead.
Unto the woman he said,
That said, unto the woman, he said, go ahead.
I will greatly multiply thy
I
sorrow.
will greatly multiply your sorrow. Through what? Through birth, right? You have a period, 7 days out the month. Go ahead.
Also, her beauty is in her hair. Her hair is in her hair.
Glory. That's a glory.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And thy conception.
And that conception, go ahead.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth
It
children.
said, in sorrow, thou shalt bring forth children. Right? How she goes through those contractions, the pains when that baby come out. The baby's supposed to come out smoothly, just like the animals, right? When a female horse have a baby, it comes out smoothly. The horse don't make all this type of noise.
Need an epidural and shit.
Yeah, like, come through.
No, you good. You good.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, you good.
So that's part of the curses that's upon the woman, right? Read that one more time.
And unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Come on.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth
It
children.
says sorrow that shall bring forth children. That's what Sharon said. And he got epidural, right? To reduce the pain, right? But some of these women I talk to, that shit really don't fucking help.
No.
That shit really don't help. Go ahead.
And then
Because you can't overset the prophecy. You can't overcome the curses that's put upon you. Go ahead.
And thy desire shall be to thy
It
husband.
said that desire, right, shall be what? Onto that husband. Now, when you look at the word desire, it means sexual. So anytime you want that pussy, that coochie, man, you gotta cough that shit up, man. Oh, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Man, you better bend over, cock them legs or spread them legs open.
Yeah.
Unless it's on your period, then that's something different.
Right. They say we owe each other due benevolence.
That's right.
The man owed the woman, and the woman definitely owes the man. You're his property. It sounds harsh coming out like that. We've been trained in this Babylonian society that words like slave or helpmeet or a woman being a slave, it sounds harsh, but in all actuality, you go into the meaning of it, it's not such a bad thing.
And also with that feminist movement, we have rights. If I don't have to, I don't want to. That's great.
Yeah, right. My body, my choice. Right. You know who Jacob? You know who Jacob and Esau is according to the Bible? This sign right here? Yeah. You familiar?
I'm very familiar.
Okay.
I used to be a journalist and I wrote a story about the Israelites in D.C. Met with them for a few weeks.
Oh, okay. So you're familiar.
I'm familiar.
All right. You're a so-called Jew?
Why do you think?
I mean, because, you know...
They said I was an honorary member, probably, of the Lost Tribes because it's a little Spanish.
Right.
But, like,
So, what's your father's side?
basically, I'm white girl.
You took kind of long to say yes, man. You paused for a minute.
But no, I said that because they say, you know, they say all black people look the same. Some people say that, but when, and that's true, that's very true. And I asked because one of the big giveaways of one of those Jewish is Schnoz, yeah.
He's like, this dude, he got an afro, man. Hey, you might be a brother, man. All right.
Yeah. Then it's ginger too.
You might go all the way back to the mall.
Scotland. His face did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah, when you put that word on desire, in Genesis 3:16, it means desire or it means craving. So if you're craving for some ass, they gotta cough it up. You gotta cough it up. Now even go to that etymology online. But
Where's that on Genesis song? Sing one of them.
Put it on already?
Genesis 3 or something. Yeah, I read it. Yeah, I read it. It was about the sorrow, not the shame.
all right.
My script says, you know, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but hey, you like
You got that snag, you know. You see that nose?
That just, she knew what I was getting at.
Yeah. It's got that snag.
So you started out like that, yeah, that's Schnoz.
Yeah, but back on to Chad saying hand, that pride thing is big. Like it's sick because you can look out your window, you can be driving, you can't distinguish a damn woman from a man, man. Right now, you just can't. Like you gotta really do a thorough check. Like it was this Dyke Tyson. She was on my Dyke Tyson. Dyke Tyson was on my bus and I couldn't tell it was a dude or not because she had this sports bra on, you know. There's a lot of chunky dudes in the city and she had the mask on. And the pants was always like hanging off her ass, bro. So once I got to the last stop, she got off the bus and took the goddamn mask off. I seen it was a lot of me for the foul language. I pop her. Yeah, I hit her. But
turn it back normal again, right?
You know, you can't. They don't support you running around here like that, man.
Yeah, they might be one of the main ones in that day that's going to lay her. Yeah, if they what they want, that over masculine image they portray won't protect them, but that they know that feminine energy gonna come out. They're gonna be like,
they gonna be good
save
ones
me.
too. They gonna be good ones.
Oh yeah.
They the ones that's not they ain't being touched. They gonna be that prize in the Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
That's why all hell gotta break loose. And Yahweh Shem Shah, he really gonna turn the fan up. Because the scripture said in Isaiah 4, it said 7 women is gonna take hold of one man. So when all hell break loose, women gonna be flocking to the real men for protection.
Righteous.
Yeah.
They say a righteous man shall be a covering.
Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. The woman should not wear that which pertaineth to a man.
And why a woman shouldn't wear what pertains to a man? Because like this, you got the pandemic going on. You can't tell who's who. I mean, a man should be shaped like a woman.
Yeah, okay.
A man should be shaped like a woman, or a woman should be shaped like a man. But I mean, hey, everything GMO, everything in this world is out of course, man. It's turned upside down. This is an abomination.
Yeah, because the food that we eat is full of estrogen. Yeah. It's full of estrogen, man. And this is all done by design. Even me, I got a little man boobs, man. Right? And I try to eat healthy as possible. These brothers know. But the food, everything, even the natural capsules like echinacea, these natural herbs that we take, even that is contaminated, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Young Thug,
Yeah.
Puffy,
LeBron.
yeah. Kevin Hart.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dwayne Johnson did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's a fucking fairy in the movie, right? The tooth fairy and shit.
He's very,
Yeah. When I used to work for Gucci, yeah, celebrities. Yeah, in Miami, I used to work for
You work for
Gucci store.
Gucci, man?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
I used to work for Gucci store, and these motherfuckers go over there buying purses. But they saying it's a man purse. Nah, that's a fucking purse.
It's a satchel.
Yeah,
A satchel.
A satchel.
A satchel. No, it's a
Purse.
Purse.
It says, for all that do so are abomination unto Yahweh thy power.
yeah. So all of you, the abomination to the Lord. The Lord Yahweh. All you guys that go shopping in Forever 21 and get them damn them skirts and wearing it like a long t-shirt. The Lord gonna kill you niggas, man.
Nigga got on what's the shit's called? Jackets.
Yeah, jackets.
Jackets.
Talk about that skinny jeans. The Lord gonna destroy you, man. You better repent, man. You better repent. I don't know why you want to get something to look at your wheels anyway.
Yeah, man. Niggas play around in the bedroom with their girl on the low too.
Yeah.
Put their panties and shit.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Like
they
joking.
do. Look, baby, look.
You know niggas get freaky in that bedroom.
But if you got a righteous woman, a woman like, yo, fuck, take them shits off. Don't fucking wear them.
Yeah, a righteous woman look at you like, what the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah. What's your woman that's deep in the truth?
Yeah. Hey, but nowadays you got the women that don't give a fuck. They fuck with men that fuck with
switch
men
hitters.
too. And that's how that disease and shit pass around.
I had a bitch ask me when I wear some thongs. I said, bitch, you want to get smacked? Fuck I look
I
like.
can see her now. Oh!
Really though, cuz? Fucking nigga.
Fucking weird. That's weird, man.
Fucking cool ass nigga. Fort from Madison.
Yeah.
Weirdos,
Side
man.
of the building.
Yeah.
You know what? That's another thing, man.
You know what?
That's what the scripture talk about. Niggas sitting up there doing shit in the cheek. He could have been a goddamn Decepticon running with. They look good in that. I mean,
Let that be a curse unto him.
Yeah.
It already is a curse unto him.
You might have an accident going up home.
Yeah,
you
Lord,
could have asked. You better off just asking. Can I take a picture of y'all? You know, like a real man.
yeah, but what's
That's
the
just
point
weird,
of that?
man. That's weird as hell, man.
But the scriptures say Salakia, help me out. We'll be shit.
And forgive us.
Right.
And forgive us if we going off. Because you might just show the picture to a brother, yo, I got a camera here, pushing the work.
But that was disrespectul how he just pulled up and ain't say nothing.
Ain't say shit. And then he had that look on his face like, but a nigga do like that, let's say we was some niggas out here selling dope, and you pull up with your camera, that car would have got laced up.
Oh, God.
But
we ain't niggas though.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, you know.
And this brother, right, we don't know what his intentions is with that picture. He might know it's your brother's shit. And if that's the case, you know, Lord willing. But if not, let that be just pulling up, taking like we in a zoo or something, right?
If not, let it be a curse unto him. That's right.
Right. Get him out.
That was it?
Romans, we'll get into Romans 1. Nah, that's the, when I see your show, so I don't know. Hey, let me ask you a question. What you gonna do when you go to war with Russia, man? Russia and China. Think you got a chance?
I'm gonna sit in the office, man. I don't do that kind of shit.
You playing spitballs, huh? Playing with paper clips.
He said, I'm just sitting in the office. I don't even know that.
They just show you they fucking weak.
Just like
Even in administration in Russia, they even go out and train.
Hell yeah.
And they train hard.
All hands on deck.
Yeah. The army dude said, hey, I just sit in the office.
That's the spirit.
Huh? Yeah, I remember, right?
Hey, I just sent you the video of my cousin. My cousin, he you know, he training in them.
Love the suspenders.
All right. So, you know, it's another right Pee-wee. He's way out. I've seen another video where they show Russian soldiers training in the snow, getting hard, and then they showed American soldiers making TikTok videos and shit. A video of my cousin twerking around, dancing around, and they out training. That shows you that American military is not fit for the battle, man.
In Russia, in Korea, North Korea and all that, they put them people in the army as a kid.
Soko or some shit out there? You know what? It's always those dreadlock ponytail.
Yeah.
It's working. Oh shit.
Hold on, Bob. Remember Apostle Scott? They can sit up there and get the...
Oh yeah.
That's how they be. That's how they be. That's how they be.
So I can go ahead,
Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
thou mankind shall be with womankind. It's an abomination, man. You can't be sitting up. You can't put a positive and a negative together, man.